Alright guys, welcome to episode 13 of the gym vlog series. This is day 13. We're out here today. I just want to touch on a couple of things so far. I did my knee's still kind of feeling a little funny. It's a lot better today, but I just want to touch on that because I didn't rest. I didn't take my rest days. I was just running every single day, and I kind of want to just touch on that. If you guys really like the grind, take your rest days, because then your body's gonna force you to rest, like for real. But yeah, we're out here right now, recovering and stuff. But this is episode 13 of the vlog series. I'm still gonna keep going. I mean, I'm still going to the gym and stuff, so that's awesome. But I kind of wanted to just talk a little. I wanted to yap a little bit more on this episode as well. I'm getting more comfortable with the yap sessions. But yeah, welcome to episode 13. Today we're just gonna be out here doing our best. Still going to the gym, still working out. Wanted to touch a lot, wanted to touch on the gratefulness of just still being able to move around and have the rest that I need. But how's it called? Yeah, man. Welcome. We're still looking good. We're still keeping lean. We're still eating clean. We're still keeping up the grind. We're just still doing our best. Just episode 13. Let's go, baby. Big moves. I don't know what I want to say today. Today is just gonna be, one of those days where we just yap. Not just yap, but yeah. We're gonna hit the gym. Some motivational stuff, like let's go. Let's get it today. It's another day of grind, another day of being alive. Another day of work. Heck yeah, good vibes. We're gonna do our best with what we got today. We always do. Right now, oh, my brother came back from Arizona. He was chilling over there, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna see if I can record with them today. I just want to spread some positivity today. Get out there, go to the gym, go to your nearest gym, get your buddies or solo workouts, work out, get that grind in, get your grind up, get everything up, and just enjoy today. Enjoy the beautiful day. I want to touch up on a couple of things. I'm enjoying you guys. I'm enjoying this process. I'm enjoying this life right now. Everything's really cool. Everything's really nice. Yeah, I just wanted to touch on being grateful. Being grateful for what I have. Even though my knees messed up and tensed up and everything, I still have my body, my upper body that I can work on. That's what I've been doing. I've been just hitting upper body days, and that's what I'm gonna hit today. We're gonna hit some arms, I believe, with the cousins. Heck yeah! So you guys will see that later on. And then you'll see my meals as well. I just got to get better at recording and just picking you guys up, because as much as I do it, there's days where I really don't pick it up, and it kind of it kind of does get to me, but it'll be all right. We're out here, grinding up, doing the work. Heck yeah. I just want to really inspire you guys at the end of the day to get up like I do and move around and do stuff. I know sometimes it might get hard. It might be hard to get up and motivate yourself to do something and get up. But you know what? That's what I'm here for. That's what we're here for, to motivate each other. There's going to be days where I don't want to record or I don't want to pick up the camera, but knowing the grind, knowing the love of this thing, I got to show up and be there for you guys. That's what I signed up for, I don't complain about it. I love it. I love showing up there for you guys. I love giving you guys energy, giving you guys motivation, because as much as motivation I give you guys give it back to me. Believe it or not, I know I have to show up, I have to pull up, and we're gonna make it. I always say that every single day. We're gonna make it. It's just reassuring yourself you're gonna make it, and we are. I mean, there's no other way around it, right? There's no shortcut. There's no what if or but or coconut. You just gotta do it, and that's what we're doing right now. You guys are amazing too. You guys are, you guys are the whole reason I do this. For younger versions of me out there that are barely starting out, just keep pulling up, showing up, even if you don't have the best or the perfect, workout plan. Show up, man. Show up for yourself. Show up for the love of yourself and the love of your people around you. This fitness thing, dude, it's contagious. Honestly, it is. Like I've mentioned before, this fitness stuff just started off with my brother. He started going, by himself and with my cousins, and little by little I started seeing that, and it just rubbed off on me, and look at me now. Look at me now. We're there, right? We got that muscle. We got the physique. It's up. In a sense, I'm like that older brother, my own older brother, but to you guys, I want you guys to get out there and go get it and seriously get it. Go after it. You can do it. You can do a push-up, pull-up, any ab workout, crunch, whatever you think you can do it, you can do it. Trust me. Just try every single day. Like I said, if you can do half of a pull-up, do half of a pull-up. If you can do 5 push-ups, do 5. You can do 10, do 10. Just do it. Um, it's just flipping that switch in your head of doing it or not doing it. There's no secret sauce to it. I know you hear all these people, being like, oh, I got the secret formula, or oh, go on peptides or go on steroids or, all this stuff. That's not, it's not good. It's not good for anybody, Um, I'm not sure if I can say that word. I've seen people censor it. Um, Me, I'll probably censor it or whatever, but it's okay. I just want to talk on that, like that, doing the work pays off, just watch what you eat. Watch what you eat. You don't have to track it, but you just gotta watch it. Make sure you get your protein. Make sure you get your rest, protein, work. All of that is important because if you don't get enough of it, there's consequences to it, obviously. But yeah, don't wait until something bad happens. Don't wait until you're suffering like some health issue, or you go through a breakup because somebody just looks better than you. Sometimes it happens. Not saying that it's everybody's situation, but I mean sometimes life hits like that. They just, your partner, your significant other, just like, hey, I'm done with you. I don't. Not necessarily they don't. Well, yeah. Let's be honest. They don't like the way you look. That's just facts. There's some people that really do pay a lot of attention to that. But yeah, so that doesn't happen, or not that it doesn't happen, but just to be prepared, man. Just go out there, work on yourself, and not only is it physical, it's very mental. I feel like the gym is the hardest thing is just mental. Believing that you can get up there and do it yourself. I mean, growing up, I kind of had I didn't have to, but I just compared myself to all these freaks of natures in the YouTube space, because everybody on the YouTube space that makes it big, just they're just naturally big. They're just naturally gifted. Like I said many times, I'm not gifted. I just have a very, very big passion and love for this. In no sense do I have crazy genetics. I just have a crazy love for it, and I want to inspire. I know it's hard for people to get motivated when they see that the bar is set so high up. Like I'm saying, like I had to grow around these freaks of natures, Lex Little, David Lade, the list goes on. All these guys that were gifted, with genetics, James English, Anthony Montello. Shout out them though. They're amazing people. No shade or anything, They're amazing. I'm just saying that that's what I grew up around trying to replicate. But little did I know that genetics does play a big part, like a very, very big part. As much as we want to say it doesn't, it does. I don't want to say they had it easy or anything, because obviously everybody has their own struggles in their own way. I'm just saying, I want to be there. I want to be there to be like hey, like you don't have to be freakishly, jacked up to feel proud of yourself or feel, like you did something or that you accomplished something. Like look at me, like I'm not freakishly big, but I'm happy with myself. I'm like, you can tell I work out. You can tell I put the work in. But yeah, like that's all I want to touch on. Is just work, do the work. I know it seems hard. I know it seems unfair because either these people have the support of either good genetics or enhancers, stuff that they put inside their body and makes them not necessarily like have a shortcut, but it will speed up the process for them. Don't get discouraged by that. There's a lot of it right now, and I wanna defeat all of that. I want to help it out, because it's going out around a lot that you can't, not that you can't, but that you should take this stuff, that you should inject all these things into your body so that you can possibly potentially be happy with yourself. But that's not true at all. That is not true at all. You can literally do it natural. I did it natural. I'm happy with myself. Like, I'm happy with my body, man. Like, every time I pull up to the gym, I'm like, heck yeah, heck yeah. It gets bigger, it gets better, it gets shredded. And I'm doing it naturally. I'm doing it without any injections. I do take creatine. I'm going to say that I take creatine. I do eat my protein. I do eat my carbs and all that stuff. But other than that, like, I know I have it, you know? I know I have it. And I'm gonna do my best to not switch up on that because, you know, like I said, this fitness space right now, it's infected, man. It's infected. It's it's going through a lot right now, and it kind of it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart a lot because, you know, this is fitness. You're supposed to be healthy. I don't know how to explain it. Just like satisfied, I guess. Like, but I feel like that's the big trap is, you know, you're not satisfied. You gain, you know, a couple muscle, and then you kind of just you hit like a plateau where you feel like you're not going anywhere, or you're getting smaller or something, and it messes up with your self-worth, with your mental, with your physical. Like, you might not want to go as hard as it in the gym because you're like, what am I doing this for if I'm not seeing, you know, any more progress? It hurts, it sucks, it does. That's the reality of it, is that we just have to push through those phases. It's a phase, you know. I always say that it's a phase that you go to the gym and you see no progress or you feel no progress. And I feel like a lot of that has to do with just appreciating what you have. Look back at old pictures, or pose more, flex more, you know? Try to like try to change up something. I'm sorry, I was distracted because there was a big ass wasp and I thought it was gonna poke me. But yeah, you just change something, you know? Change something. It doesn't have to, you don't have to go down that route. Nobody does. I don't want anyone to go down that route. And if I can, you know, help out, damn, it's a big wasp. If I can help out anyone, you know, I want to do it. I'm gonna do it, and I want to be there for you guys. And I want to tell you that you don't need all of that stuff. All you need is just a good heart, you know, hard work, you know, a discipline. That's all you need is just discipline, hard work, the love for it, the patience for it, and I promise you it'll pay off. Like, look at me. I was patient with it. I didn't, you know, I didn't rush into it. Like I'm saying, man, just go for it. Go for it. Be happy with yourself, you know? Always be happy no matter what situation you are. Try to find that happiness. Like I've mentioned a couple times, like, I've gone through stuff myself. Like, I'm going through something currently. Not even just something, like a lot of somethings. And what it has taught me, you know, is to find happiness in every situation, because once that one thing happened, once the one thing that led to so many other things falling down, once that one thing happened, I thought that it was over. Not that it was over, but that was it. Like, that it wasn't like I was like, oh, that's the hardest it's gonna be, so I'm just gonna be, you know, sad. And then another thing happened, and another thing happened, and another thing happened, and eventually I got to a point where I'm like, okay, I can't just, you know, like, I'm already sad enough. Like, I can't get more sad. Like, what is it gonna do? What am I gonna do if I just keep getting sadder and sadder and sadder and sadder? Like, what is it gonna do to me? So I just, like, you know what? Let me try something. Let me try to find happiness in the situation. And I can tell you, it's the toughest, hardest moment in my life. Like, these past months have been like the toughest, hardest, most, you know, crucial, most, like, you know, damaging, you know, part of my life. And I wish I can talk about it more, but I kind of don't really want to. I just want to let you guys know. Maybe in the future, once I'm like more over it, I'll let you guys know. But just know that yeah, it's been the hardest and toughest spot in my life. I've lost so much, you know, but I kept on going. And in the midst of all that, in the midst of all the darkness, in the midst of all these demons that I'm fighting, I was like, you know what? Let me find some happiness. I'm not gonna wait until things turn around and, you know, I start winning to be happy. Let me find my happiness. Let me find my happiness. Let me find my light in the dark. Let me make my own. And not necessarily to make my own, because, you know, I had help, great help from great people, lovely people, family, friends. You know, they were there for me, and of course, Jesus Christ. He was the biggest support. He reminded me every day of my worth. You know, even if I lost a lot, and I felt like I was just a loser because, you know, I couldn't maintain the stuff that I had, and I just lost it. Jesus reminded me that I'm alive, and that's enough. The fact that I'm alive is enough to be happy with. The fact that I have a set of lungs, that I'm still able to walk and still able to work out and still able to eat and enjoy, a day. I can enjoy it. It's a mindset. It's not your situation. It's not your situation, honestly. It's not what happens around you. It's what happens inside of you that determines, determines your happiness. Because regardless of as much as you want to do, there's always something that's going to go wrong. Because we're not all powerful, right? There's only one person that's all powerful, and that's Jesus Christ. And we're not Jesus. We're not God. We're humans. But the thing that I've learned through this is just make your happiness in every situation, even in the saddest situations, the hardest ones. Pull through it. Pull yourself. Be like, you know what? I'm alive. I'm here. I know it's hard. It's easy to say that. It's so easy to say that, but it's harder when you're going through it. But as someone that has gone through it, you know, and went through, misfortune after misfortune after misfortune after misfortune after loss after loss after loss after loss. And it's like, wow, God, when is it gonna end? When am I gonna take a break? When are these losses gonna stop? It's like, when are these losses gonna stop? They don't stop. Not that they don't stop, it's not that they go forever, but it's you can't really tell it when to stop. It's just gonna happen. But what you can do is be like, you know what, God, or you know what, universe, I'm here. I'm alive today. We are here, and that's enough. The fact that we're here, the fact that we can do something today in this moment because you're alive and you got the gift of life, that's enough. And I feel like people who realize that are gonna end up successful, are gonna end up, going up, because what's the whole point of going even downer? If you're already down, what's the whole point of just staying down? Get back up. Get up, grab onto something, to yourself, to your friend, to your homie, to something, God, something, whatever picks you back up. Grab onto it and get back up. Be there for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Pull yourself out. You got it. Everybody has it. And that's life. Life is full of a lot of downs. It is. But that's where you got to create your own. You got to create this mindset where no matter how bad things go, you can always find some happiness. And that's what I'm learning right now. And I'm finding my happiness through you guys, through this camera, through this video. Every time I post, my numbers go up, and that makes me happy. If I didn't do this, I think I would just be in my bed rotting, doom scrolling, seeing what the next fitness influencer is doing, seeing what up and coming people are doing. I'll be in my room seeing all these people live my dream of picking up a camera and going around the world and doing all these cool stuff, inspiring and motivating people. So this is my way of finding my happiness. I'm doing the work. I'm going to the gym. I'm picking up the camera. I'm building my own happiness, I'm finding it. And this might not, like if you want to do this, obviously if you can do that, do it. But if you want to do something else that makes you happy, you don't have to, be an influencer. You can do, like I said, you can go be a doctor, you can go be an engineer, a construction worker, something that makes you feel alive, something that makes you feel, this is my thing. This is what makes me feel happy. And in the midst of trying to make this dream happen, people are helping me, a lot of people. And I'm very grateful for them. And that makes me happy. The fact that people know my situation and they want to help me regardless. And that's me creating my happiness. I have to get up and I have to help. I have to ask for, favors and stuff. But that's okay. It's okay because, it's going to come back, Right now I'm the one receiving the help. But once I'm out of this hole, once I'm out of the situation, I'm going to be giving that help back. I'm going to be, the one there for people. I'm going to be the one helping, not the one needing help. And yeah, like I said, this is my way of doing it. We're going to make it. I know we are. That's my mindset. And every single person watching this video, you guys are going somewhere. You know why? Because you guys entrusted in me. And if you guys entrusted in me, you guys will entrust in a lot of things that come in the future. And this is just the beginning. This is literally just the beginning. We're barely on episode 13. I have so many days to live, so many days to go. And it's only going to get better. Right now, I'm in my house, in my neighborhood. But who knows? Maybe next month I'll be out in New York, or I'll be out in Japan, where I've always wanted to visit, or out in France, or in Greece, or somewhere, or in LA, you know, in zoo culture, or in Venice Beach, you know, in Gold's Gym. Who knows where I might be? But you know, but to be in those places, I have to be here first. I have to stay in the present. Stay in the present as much as you can. You know, as much as, you know, you have good memories of the past, or as much anxiety you get from the future, just focus on what's in front of you. What I do a lot of the times when I'm too stressed, or where I'm feeling like not too confident, I honestly just get down and I start doing push-ups. I do push-ups. You know, I used to pull out just 10. That was my best. That was my best, 10 push-ups. Now I do 20, 30, 20 to 30 when I get super anxious and I just can't contain it. I get down on the ground, 10, 30 push-ups. I mean 20, 30 push-ups. Now it's 20 to 30, but when I first started it was 5 to 10. And I did it so much that now, you know, now I can do 20 to 30 push-ups. And it's just little things like that that you do every single day that is going to help you get closer to the place that you want to be. You know, for you it might be different. Maybe you don't do push-ups. Maybe you do sit-ups or some squats or something, you know. But move, you know. Like me, like I go on for runs too. Like when I feel too anxious, I just go on for runs, because you know that running thing, that beats the anxiety as well. Like that helps me a lot. Just because I'm too focused on trying to like breathe and conserve my energy, it just, you know, it just helps me. And the gym as well, you know. If I get too anxious in the future, I go to the gym and I remind myself the beast that I am, the amazing person that I am, the hard-working person that I am, the passionate, loving, caring person that I am. And every one of you is like that, you know. You just got to pull it out, work for it. Honestly, that's all it takes, is just to work. Do the work, you know. Do the work. You'll get there, just like I did. Everybody's gonna get there. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this yapping session. All right, what is up, guys? We're back with another meal. Got here some eggs and some tortilla, ketchup, and sour cream. It's gonna be my first meal of the day. It's breakfast. So heck yeah, we're gonna chow that down, and then yeah, and then we're just gonna continue from on here. Either the next meal, or I don't know, whatever happens, I'll pick you guys up for sure. But yeah, the shreds are still going on. We're still eating good. And I'll see you guys in the next cut. Alright guys, so I'm gonna be chowing down on some, my bad. I'm gonna be chowing down on some leftovers from yesterday's birthday thing. So yeah, I'm gonna chow down that, and then I think I'm gonna make some oatmeal before I go to the gym. That way I can have a little bit of carbs to have a good pump. It's gonna be a leg day most likely. So yeah, I'll see you guys at the gym. I'm gonna chow this down. So yeah, see you guys in the next cut. Alright, we're back with another meal before the gym. We got half a cup of oats, a little bit of peanut butter, sugar-free syrup, and some cinnamon. I'm gonna chow it down before the gym so I can get a good pump. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. And then yeah, basically that's it for that meal. And I'll pick you guys up, hopefully at the gym. Definitely at the gym. We're gonna hit a gnarly workout. See you guys in the next cut. Alright, we're here with my cousin Reen. We're here with Jeff. Jeff is hitting his set. The shoulder set, the homie Reen. Alright, Reen, you got me. We're hitting arms today. So this is my last set for my biceps. It's unfair. I found love. It made me say I get back. You'll never see daylight if I'm not strong. It is fine. It's unfair. They figure me a dead motherfucker, but I'm just a motherfucker that wanna be next. No living with the lead in his head, turning me into his red. Bitches use me as a fucking best friend. I'll be the silhouette of a sunset, smoke a cigarette while I compress. My depression stepping to the. Oh, fuck. Heck yeah. Bomb at set. Alright, so we're gonna hit some shoulders. Jeff is gonna record me. I'm gonna hit a 55 on this. Jeff got me. Heck yeah. I'm gonna hit the set for Jeff. He went 45. I'm going 55. Not that it's a competition or anything, but Jeff keep me on my toes, man.
the lights, get too violent. I'm trying to get the highest I can get before I overdose and die. My ribs are nothing but an empty gauge. Black coal in my chest, big bang. I'm played on the tip of a wave. In my head I feel like I'm like a survivor. I throw it all away, because when I am dead I will be nothing, decomposing in the grave. I'm mad but I don't matter. I can feel my skull shatter from the dough chatter. Brain splattered on the wall, gray stains will dissolve. Gonna have to paint it all.
It's unfair, I found love. It made me say that get back. You'll never see daylight if I'm not strong.
Yeah. Shout out Jeff. Heck yeah. Alright, so I am doing this new workout. I just tried it today for like weird outs. Let me just show you guys real quick. Shout out my brother, he's the one recording.
Always boasting my emotions on how I'm so fucking broken. Think I'm joking when I'm talking about blowing my head up into the moment you walk in and find my body motionless. Wrist slit, thoughts of slip get falling in an open pit. Shit, always burn my bridges, cause I'd rather fall in ditches. If life's a game of inches and my dick has been the biggest, and my goals to fuck the world until that motherfuckers twitching lanes, switching same mission to die and blame my addiction, bitch.
It's unfair.
Alright guys, we just finished up an arm day at Elevate. Heck yeah. Thank you guys for watching this vlog. I'll see you guys on the next one. This is episode 13. Let's go, baby. We got the squad right here too. Got my brother, got Reen, and Jeff is on the other side. He's driving. But heck yeah, guys. Thank you for Jeff to Jeff. Thank you for guys for another gnarly episode. I'll see you guys. Take care. Peace.